superheroes from Earth all the way to a gap. One host, and with me, as he always will be, Shotwire. How you?
So what are we gonna talk about today?
Alright, so we split up into 3 segments, which will include the first segment will be superheroes and Star Wars news, then will be gaming news, and then will be minor stories. So let's get right into the superhero / Star Wars news. The first thing we're gonna talk about is a couple days ago, the new X-Men Apocalypse trailer came out. What'd you think of the trailer?
It was pretty cool. I liked it.
I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I haven't been really keeping up with the X-Men movies, to be honest with you. So I don't really know what's going on. Like, why are there so many like young guys in the X-Men? Have you been keeping up with the X-Men movies?
I have not. I have actually not seen the current one. Not current, but the last one.
They're so young because it's in the maybe because they're in the future. Because I know there's that last one was called Days of Future Past.
Yeah, because I didn't see that one.
I haven't seen that one yet.
So.
But yeah, it did look pretty cool. And I did like Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse. I thought he looked pretty cool as Apocalypse.
Yeah, he was actually a really good choice to be Apocalypse.
Yeah, it's funny how he is now in like 2 like kind of Disney like owned movies now. He's Poe Dameron in Star Wars, and now he's Apocalypse in X-Men.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
So
like
that is pretty cool.
A wide range of like characters.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's really awesome for him. But yeah, overall, nice trailer. I liked how I like some of the quotes in it, and a lot of the destruction. I'm not a big fan of the new X-Men suits, like just the plain black suits. Like I
think they could be a little bit more colorful, just like a bit more comic book-y, I guess you could say.
Colorful. Like I remember in the old animated series, they were always colorful.
Yeah, I'm not saying they have to be like in the yellow, the original yellow, in black.
I don't know.
But I would kind of like just a bit
of
like it's kind of like a nod to the comic books, but also a realistic interpretation.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of...
That's what the Nolan films kind of turned me off about them. It was like they were realistic, but they didn't really have a nod to the comic books.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been cool to have, like, some Venom reference or something. Like in the Batman Dark Knight Rises. Like yeah, because that would have been cool.
Oh, yeah. I totally agree with you. I totally see what you mean. Was it just me, or did you get like a kind of Hunger Games vibe since like Jennifer Lawrence is like the leader of like the new X-Men?
I get different characters, so I don't really see them as their old characters. I kind of like, oh yeah, she was in the Hunger Games, and it's kind of like I don't really think about that.
Yeah, I'm just kind of used to seeing her in all the trailers as what's it, Katniss? Yeah, Katniss.
Yeah. Also, that new movie Joy that she's in. That I keep seeing commercials for might be a little bit of the reason why it's not like she's the girl from the Hunger Games.
Definitely. But yeah, so overall thoughts is we liked it. It was a pretty good trailer. For me, I liked Oscar Isaac. I liked the quotes. Not a big fan of the costume, but yeah, it was a pretty good overall trailer. So next thing we're talking about, something very interesting, is Deadshot is rumored to be in the new solo Batman film.
That's pretty cool. I actually really like Deadshot, so I'd be really excited to actually see him in the movie.
Yeah, he's apparently gonna, like, according to the rumor, he's gonna star in the movie. Like, not just like a cameo. He's actually gonna like be one of the stars of the movie.
Yeah, because I mean, like, it'd be like, wonder if it's gonna be Will Smith.
It most likely would be Will Smith, because I bet Will Smith is the kind of guy that does like wants to be the star of every movie. He doesn't want to like just be like a cameo guy.
Well, also he's playing as him in Suicide Squad, so it only makes sense that he would be in the movie.
If you're gonna do the right thing for continuity, then yeah, it would make sense to have him be in the movie as Deadshot. But I think it's very interesting for him to be. Would he be the villain, or would like be like an anti-hero? I'm guessing the villain.
I would think he'd be the villain. I don't see why he'd be the hero or anti-hero or whatever.
Oh, really? You think? You think he'd be like an anti-hero, like kind of just like
No, I don't think it
with
would be. I
Batman?
think he'd be more of a bad guy.
Yeah.
Probably
I'm
have it
really
make him.
interested to
They'd
see.
probably make him like. Oh, sorry, but they'd probably make him like a bad guy, but he's like kind of good, but he's not really like an anti-hero.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm really interested to see how he is in a Suicide Squad. How Will Smith actually takes the character.
I'm interested.
Deadshot.
I'm interested to see why Batman is in Suicide Squad.
My guess is it's about Jason Todd.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of rumors about that, but I don't know. It makes sense why in Batman vs Superman they have that nightmare scene.
I think that the scenes of Batman like on Joker's car. This is just me speculating. I think that it could be is that Joker just blew up that building where Jason was in, and Batman is like furious and he's just trying to get Joker, and he's like on top of the car and stuff. He's trying to just get Harley and Joker. But I don't know.
I don't know.
My speculation of what it is.
That's kind of, to me, Jason Todd being in the movie kind of seems far out there to me. But I mean, it's a real possibility. So, because there's like somebody's been rumored to be Jason Todd. So, I don't know if he's gonna be in the movie or not.
Yeah, because there's rumors that he's supposed to be, that the new Batman solo film is actually gonna be like the Under the Red Hood story.
Yeah, maybe. But if Deadshot's in it,
if it's like that,
like if Deadshot's really in the movie, it would kind of be like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Maybe it would make sense in the story.
Yeah, if you're gonna go true to the source material, Deadshot wasn't even. I don't even think he was mentioned in Under the Red Hood.
Yeah. So I don't see why he'd be in it. So, I don't know, maybe they could put him in there cool. I would actually not mind if they went a little bit further from Under the Red Hood.
Yes, definitely. Just kind of give it a bit of a new flavor to it.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I want a good... There's sometimes I want a good comic book movie, like a perfectly comic book accurate movie. I don't care if it's exactly like a comic book.
Yeah.
So, with this one, I'm kind of like, I don't care if it's really a comic book. So.
Me either. I mean,
also,
sometimes it's nice to have new things.
Also, we don't really have much details on the Batman solo film. So.
On the Batman film?
Yeah. Just the solo Batman film.
All we really know is that Ben Affleck's gonna direct it, and Jeff Johns is gonna like write it with Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I mean, like, that doesn't tell us anything about the story or the characters who's gonna be in it.
It could just hint that it may be more to the comics since Jeff Johns is co-writing it, but I don't know. I mean, it doesn't have to be true to the comic books. It could be something new. Like, I'm not this kind of like comic book buff who's like everything needs to be just like the comics. I'm always for new things and stuff, and you know, just like change it a little bit.
Well, like, if they're calling it Batman Under the Red Hood, I want it to be exactly like Under the Red Hood, but it doesn't have to be exactly like Under the Red Hood.
If it's called that, yeah.
And I doubt it will be, to be honest.
I think it's just gonna be called Batman.
Batman by Ben Affleck.
Because think about it, Wonder Woman movies being called Wonder Woman, Cyborg movies being called Cyborg, and Flash movies being called Flash.
Wait, they're making a Cyborg movie?
Yeah, didn't you hear that when they announced like all the new movies coming out? They're making a Cyborg movie.
I didn't hear about Cyborg. I just heard Wonder Woman and Flash.
There was some rumor going around like a couple weeks ago that it was actually going to turn into a Teen Titans movie.
I don't see that happening, but I don't know. Maybe it could.
Be awesome.
It would be pretty cool. Teen Titans movie.
Yeah, but I mean, we just have to wait and see. Like maybe Will Smith isn't a good Deadshot, and then we'll have different opinions on it. Right now, I like that Deadshot would be in the Batman movie.
Because when I saw Will Smith was playing Deadshot originally, I was like, that's an interesting choice for Deadshot.
As soon as I saw him put on the mask, like the Deadshot mask, I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so awesome.
Exactly, that's when I saw that picture, I was like, this is Deadshot, this is perfect. But
I hope in the Suicide Squad movie they go like in depth with like about his daughter, because his daughter's a big part of Deadshot.
Yeah, hopefully it goes in depth with everybody. Like, kind of.
Yeah, because I think in the Suicide Squad trailer there was actually Will Smith hugging a little girl, so that might be his daughter.
See, because I kind of want the movie to be like, these are like 5 or 6. How many people is in the Suicide Squad? There's Killer Croc.
Killer Croc,
And
Deadshot, Harley Quinn,
Katana.
Katana, and then the Boblo.
Boblo. Yeah,
And I
Diablo.
think that's Diablo, and then there's like the one military guy. And I think that's it.
Who's the military guy? Captain Boomerang.
I forget his. Oh yeah, Captain Boomerang's in it, but I forget the military. Tom Hardy was supposed to be playing him, but he got out of the job. He like quit.
Okay, I know the military guy, but I can't think of his name. Anyway, I wish it was more about like these are just people, but it's like about the individuals, not really about the team.
Yeah,
Because,
I'm really interested to see who they're gonna take down, like who they're going after.
like the Suicide Squad isn't about teamwork and a friendship. It's basically about people who are not. They don't want to be here, but they are.
Yeah.
So I kind of hope it goes more in depth than that. But anyway, before we start talking about that too much, we have a new international trailer for Star Wars released. It was a couple days ago or yesterday, sometime then. And it was pretty cool.
Yep.
I enjoyed the trailer.
It was awesome.
It was awesome trailer. I'm glad I watched it.
I know, I was kind of hesitant. I was hesitant because, you know, like, the movie's about to come out. And I'm like, I don't really need to see anymore. But then I was like, but then me and you were like, we need another topic to talk about. We're like, well, let's just watch the Star Wars trailer. And I'm glad I did because it was awesome.
Like, it showed a lot of footage from the past trailers, but it was so cool.
I like how we actually got to see that it was definitely Kylo Ren talking to the Darth Vader mask because you see him like walking away. I know there's just some people saying he might be talking to Snoke.
I love his voice too. It's awesome.
I'm so glad it's not like just like a copycat of like
I'm glad it's
Darth
not
Vader's.
like Venom in Spider-Man 3. It's like he looked so awesome, but he sounded so wimpy.
Yeah, it was all. I mean, the part where like Han Solo like says, "Don't," what does he say? Like, "Don't die," like, "Don't give up on me now." Talking to the Falcon or the Falcon. That is awesome.
I'm excited for this movie.
That was like so much nostalgia, just like pumped into my heart. It was great.
He was really. We watched him. I watched him on, was it like Jimmy Fallon? I watched him on it.
Yeah,
and he was
funny.
talking. And before, he was kind of strange. Like a week ago, he was on it.
Yeah.
He was funny, but he was kind of weird acting.
Yeah, I'm actually glad. You don't really see Harrison Ford have a lot of fun with the movies. I'm glad he's like embracing this movie and having a lot of fun with it, because this is like kind of what made him. This is it is what made him.
He was like the complete opposite of that on Jimmy Fallon's show.
Oh really?
Because
are you talking about the one where he had the doll, or that he had the Han Solo doll?
No, I think maybe it was. I don't know. No, it was not. I don't think it was that at all.
Oh, okay. So that's the one I saw. But
maybe I don't know.
He was really funny on Jimmy Kimmel. Have you seen the Jimmy Kimmel one?
I don't think I have seen Jimmy Kimmel one.
It's like the one with Chewbacca where and then like the Adele song comes on. That's hilarious.
I mean, maybe I'm getting confused, but whatever I watched, he was really weird because he said that when you put on like the Han Solo suit, was it like nostalgic for you? Was it like memories? And he was like, "No, I got paid." It was really weird. Like that.
It was on Jimmy Kimmel. That was on Jimmy Kimmel.
It was?
I thought that was kind of funny. I think he was just trying to be funny.
But he was kind of being strange about it. Maybe it's just me.
I know, but there's also stuff about him on like Good Morning America saying that it was awesome and stuff. But like, did you like we also got like a split second more of the Finn and Kylo Ren fight. We actually got to see their lightsabers collide in the trailer. I
noticed that. I was like, that looks like it's gonna be fun to watch.
I know.
Have you seen how that plays out? Because it kind of seems like it would be later in the movie, because it doesn't make sense that he would go from. Also, how did he get touched by the Force if he's a stormtrooper?
Yeah. Well, maybe he's like maybe Kylo Ren's been capturing like force sensitive.
That's what I was about to say. maybe there's a little bit more explanation behind how he was able to change. 1 second. Sorry, I had to cut out. Like I said, hopefully I can edit that out.
Okay, let's just pretend the conversation was still going. So you were saying how he changed.
Like, I'm hoping there's going to be a little bit more explanation to how he became a Jedi.
Yeah, I mean, like, in the Rebels TV show that's happening on Disney XD, like, Darth Vader sent these Inquisitors out to try to kidnap and, Force-sensitive children so they could just work for the dark side and not become Jedi. So maybe that's the same thing here with Finn.
So wait, is that it set in the prequels?
No, the Rebel show is set, after 3 and just before 4.
Okay, I was wondering why Darth Vader was in that show.
Yeah, then we also, I mean, you got to hear some, also in the trailer we got to hear some more, like, Kylo Ren dialogue, like he was talking about how I will show them the power of the darkness. I mean, that was pretty awesome.
That was pretty cool. The whole thing was cool.
And then I think, whoever says we'll crush your resistance once and for all, I think that's Snoke, because it doesn't sound like Kylo Ren. I think that's Snoke. Because it sounds like Snoke from the trailers previously, like, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, so, I don't know, maybe we'll have to see when the movie comes out, I guess.
Yeah, I mean the movie's supposed to come out. I'll probably see it like a couple weeks after it comes out. But yeah, I'm really excited for the movie. This just it just got me the hype. Like I was already hyped enough. This just got me more hyped.
I was hyped, but I wasn't like extremely hyped until I saw this trailer. I was like, I cannot wait to see this movie.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's next we're getting right to the next segment of the podcast. Next thing we're gonna talk about is gaming news. So the first gaming news that we have is some actually pretty big news. Is Fallout 4 is supporting mods on consoles.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be cool. I think if it can work, that would be really cool.
Yeah, I have this. Has this ever happened before? Like on consoles?
No, it has not.
Hmm.
I know
That's
Minecraft has
actually
been trying to do it forever.
Minecraft has been trying to do that forever on Xbox. When it came up, when it first came out, they were trying to get mods for it on Xbox 360. But this actually, I mean, I don't have Fallout 4, but I know you do because I see you playing it sometimes. Oh, great.
Sorry about that. That should be the last time.
All right. So what I just so pretending we just or still have so I just said I've seen you've been playing Fallout 4.
Actually, my brother has been playing it.
Oh, it's your brother who's on your account? Is that
Yeah, he uses my account to play games every once in a while.
Oh, but do you ever play Fallout 4?
Sometimes I've played a little bit, not like a whole lot.
I heard it's got like some kind of like a post-apocalyptic world, right?
Nuclear Fallout. That's why it's called Fallout.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
But
That makes sense.
they said that for the mods, it's not going to support like I know nude mods because people like doing that for some reason, and anything copyrighted. So you can't be like, you can't fight Elsa from Frozen because it's copyrighted. People have done that. Like there was a
do that on Minecraft all the time.
yeah on Skyrim. There was you fought dragons, and someone put Thomas the Train as a dragon, and then whenever it would like screech, it would be a train whistle.
Oh, people and their mods, they're great. Some of these mods are absolutely fantastic. I mean, of course, I don't have Fallout 4, like I said, but it's just, I mean, it's really cool that they're actually doing this for consoles.
They said they're hoping it to be like you go into the pause menu and you can like bring up this little mod menu and like activate certain mods.
That's awesome because now it kind of gives it kind of balances it out more because PC players you have like kind of the advantage of mods.
PC Master Race, as they call themselves. Have you ever heard that before?
No, I actually haven't heard that before.
Man, I hear it all the time.
Oh
People will
man.
say that.
So are people allowed? So you said that people are allowed to make mods. It's not just like mods that the developers put out that you can download.
Yeah, people are allowed to make them. They're going to be releasing a mod creation kit.
That is awesome.
It might be for... You may only be able to make them if you're on PC, but people on console will be able to play the certain ones.
Oh, okay, so that's a bit of a downside, but that's really awesome. I kind of wish more games would do that, especially Arkham Knight, so everybody could free roam.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, it's not going to be like you can like do all kinds of crazy stuff on the PlayStation mods, but it's a step in the good direction.
Yeah. It's a step in a good direction.
Yeah, because some people have been able to get mods on the consoles already. On Minecraft.
Oh yeah, they've somehow been able to do that.
Somebody said that they saved their world that used mods from their computer onto a USB chip and then put it on the PlayStation.
Oh
and
yeah, I've seen
they
that.
were able to have like the question mark blocks.
Yeah. Oh, the lucky blocks. I've seen that mod before. The lucky
I've
blocks
seen it too.
mod. That's actually a pretty cool mod. But
Well, like,
yeah.
Never mind.
What were you say?
Never mind. I was gonna say that sometimes when you're playing like Minecraft, which I don't play much anymore, but it kind of feels more like it's kind of empty sometimes. Like you can't continue on forever. There's like limited resources. So I think mods would make, especially because it gets boring. It gets boring pretty quick.
It does get boring.
And with mods, it kind of spices it up a little bit.
Mods definitely spice it up.
Cause like you could go on forever if you're making like YouTube videos. You could like go on forever.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's no limit.
I think that's why yeah, I mean I think that's why Minecraft YouTubers have been doing like Minecraft since like 2010, like 11 or 10 when it came out, and they're still doing it.
Like Sky does Minecraft.
Yeah, I think that's why they can do all this. They can do so much content is because of all the mods.
Yeah, so it'd be kind of cool for people who like Bethesda games or like Fallout to be able to do it forever, even if they're on console. So I don't know for sure if it will even work, because they're saying they really want to bring it to the PlayStation, but I mean we'll have to just wait and see.
So it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed. They're actually
they're hoping to be doing mods. Like they're really going to look into it, and it says that it's going to start with PC, and then it's going to go to Xbox One, and then to PlayStation 4 if they can do it. And the reason
I wonder how it's going to work, because I did...
The reason it's like that is because I said that Xbox is more of a computer than the PlayStation, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, hang on a second. Okay. But yeah, that's really awesome.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I've always wanted mods on PlayStation, and now we might have them. But in other gaming news, in 2016 may be the year for virtual reality. There's a lot of virtual reality simulators and stuff like that, and like they're even making the PlayStation headsets, VR headsets. So
yeah, I mean, yeah. I've seen the Oculus Rift, if that's how you say it. That's
Oculus Rift?
the kind of Oculus Rift. Yeah, I've seen that. That actually looks pretty cool. But I have a question for you. Do you think in the next 5 to 10, let's say 5 to 10 years, do you think that most games will be virtual reality?
I actually do not think so. I think that they will have the option to have virtual reality. Like Black Ops, or not Black Ops, but Call of Duty, and like those types of games, or even Dying Light, like first-person type games that you can do virtual reality with. I think they will have the option, but I don't think that all will be virtual reality.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Dying Light, isn't Dying Light like a zombie game?
Yeah, it's a first-person zombie game.
That would be kind of creepy if you had like a virtual reality where like zombies were coming after you.
Yeah, because that's what's so cool about virtual reality, is it takes you to another world like video games have never ever done before. Because like before, you read a book and it was like it took you to another world. Then you play games and then now you see it like right in front of your eyes and you hear it.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, when will it stop?
Yeah.
Like, well, eventually you'll be able to smell the world you're in, like crazy stuff like that.
If that ends up happening in like the next 20, like the next 30 years, that would be the most freakiest thing. You just smell like everything in the game. I don't actually want that. I actually don't want that. I feel like that would be way too weird.
I feel like I don't want to go into another world sometimes. I just want to chill.
Yeah, I mean, I think something that would be perfect for virtual reality is like a superhero game, like Batman or something, because then you feel like that would be the ultimate Batman experience.
Yeah, that would be.
Because you would feel like Batman.
Yeah, because I mean, like, that would be amazing. But also, like, theaters have like tried to do 4D, where like if it's like an ocean movie, they like spray you with water, that stuff.
I know.
They didn't experiment, and people get mad, but. Like
they did. I remember. Weren't movies a couple years ago
smelling?
like 4D sometimes?
You can like scratch and smell.
You know? Oh yeah, wasn't Spy Kids 4D at one point? You remember that old movie, Spy Kids?
I think
Spy Kids was 4D at one point, like in the movie theaters. Like I remember at Hershey Park. The only memory I have of a 4D thing is at Hershey Park, where like they had the Chocolate World, and they had like that theater place where you would watch like some kind of movie thing, and it was like 4D because you would like feel like the mouse coming up your legs or something. It was weird.
I wouldn't like that. That would freak me out.
Like, oh, I like had to put my because I remember I was only like 8 or something. I put my feet up because I remember I was like, this is weird.
That is weird, but virtual reality coming. I think it will be a pretty cool thing. Because I've never experienced virtual reality. Like, the closest I've been is, like, playing first-person games. Because, like, sometimes when you jump...
First person.
When you fall in first-person games, like, sometimes you'll get that weird feeling. Like...
Yeah.
But in first person, I can only imagine how it feels.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a second.
I sure hope we can cut our pauses.
But yeah, virtual reality would be a very, very cool thing, but maybe also a little freaky thing though, because like, especially if you're playing like a horror game or something.
See, that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know if it will be like every game will be virtual reality. I'm thinking that it will have the option, but they will be mostly still video games like we know today.
I'm imagining, it would be so weird if you were like to imagine like a horror like 4D game. That would be the most horrifying thing ever. I
can barely play horror 2D games, so
I don't even play horror 2D games.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Like I said, like I would want to try virtual reality. Like I've seen people play it. Like
I've seen it.
Yeah, and it's freaky. Like I've seen people do like roller coasters in it, and it's so cool.
Yeah, I've seen the roller coasters.
Like I saw this one thing. It's like it swings you around, and in the game, and you can press a button and it will throw you, so you see in first person like flying in the air.
Yeah.
And like that'd be so cool.
I've seen that. You talk about the Oculus Rift.
Yeah, the Oculus Rift.
Oculus Rift, yeah. I keep pronouncing it wrong.
They say the PlayStation VR headset will be released, like it hopefully will be released in like 2016, but it will cost like a full PlayStation 4.
Man. I mean, I guess that makes sense because it's virtual reality, but man,
Also,
$400.
it's new. It's new. It's not like a...
It's new.
Yeah, this is the newest cool thing, so...
Imagine somebody having to buy like somebody having to buy like a PlayStation 4, and then you would also have to buy like the headset.
Yeah, and it's probably... I doubt many people will buy
That'd be
it.
rough. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't really like virtual reality. They just like the chill games, or you're not like all scared like of something coming at you, like
Not
the
only
sharks
that,
and like
but
those ocean games.
not every game supports the VR headset.
Yeah.
So that would make it even less valuable to me.
Yeah. But yeah, why don't you give a list off the next topic for gaming news?
Okay, let me see what we got here. Last gaming news is Dying Light Enhanced Edition, offering all DLC free for owners of the original game.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice of them to do that.
That's the most amazing thing that I've ever heard, like, developers do. It's like, that's cool that they're doing that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That they're offering all the enhanced stuff and it's in an update. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Of course, now that I've seen it, I think it adds like updates, but I'm not sure if it does do all the DLC.
Yeah.
Because like I saw at first it said that, but I'm not sure completely. I think it does. But like the first time I heard it, it was like that it's supporting all the DLC. But now it's kind of like more news coming out. It's kind of like I don't know if it really does support all DLC.
Yeah, I hope it's all the DLC people that have the Dying Light game.
I hope
so. Because
if
you're trying to upgrade from PS3 to PS4, that'd be great. Or is it
It's not
upgrade
PS3.
from PS3 PS4?
No.
Okay,
It's not.
So
it's just enhanced. It has better graphics and better AI.
Okay, so then yeah, that's actually a really good thing if they're for them to do that.
And it's a free update, and it's also going to be released as a standalone game.
That's great.
Yeah, I like that they're doing that. I like that
that's
you
good
can
for all the owners there.
Like you have these all these remastered games and Game of the Year games, ridiculous stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they make you pay for like $50 or $60 just to buy the same game you already have.
Yeah, just with the DLC in it.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that's what this is, but just in a free update.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too for everybody that has it. It'd be the right thing to do for the developers.
Because at first I was like, wait a second, how are they gonna update it? Do you have to like go up to the disc? Like, do you have to like if you already have it on PlayStation Market, will it be free? But it's gonna be an update, so.
You're talking about the game, right? If the game's gonna be free.
No, yeah, if the enhanced edition.
Free too.
Yeah, the enhanced edition's free for owners of the game. Prior, it'll be released as an update, so it'll just be like another update, but it has all the new features.
It'll be another. Okay, so it'd just be another patch. That's really awesome to hear for the people who own that game.
Yeah, that's pretty. I think that's really cool that they're doing that, releasing it for free.
Yeah.
Because I think Techland with Dying Light, as much as I've heard from people, like the way that Dying Light, the Techland has treated them. It's like Techland actually cares for the people who are playing their game.
Yeah. That's always good to see developers actually care about like what the fans want. Like the fans don't want to pay another couple like how much is DLC? Do you know how much DLC would
DLC
be?
for Dying Light? It's like $30. $30.
Yeah,
it was $20, but they're raising up the season pass price for some reason.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes me wonder if it will actually be free in the update.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so.
Because it would make sense
really
both ways. Because I think maybe they were underscaling how much DLC would be released.
Yeah.
Because they were working on 4 different DLC packs, and now they were thinking about doing it like a new map and new story DLC pack.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why they're raising the price up, because they forgot about that. in the DLC that they made.
Okay.
But I think that they
So,
weren't thinking about making it, and then they were like, let's just make it for fun. Which again
So,
makes me feel like they
my
care about
closing
their
thoughts.
fans.
Yep.
Like, you
So
know,
my
we're
closing
gonna...
thoughts on this is Oh yeah, sorry. I keep trying to like.
No, it's just about the... I was just...
Go
No,
ahead.
you're good. You're good. I wasn't gonna add anything to
Alright,
the
so
conversation.
okay, so my closing thoughts is I'm happy for the owners of Dying Light that they're gonna get their DLC for free. I think that's awesome. The developers are doing that. But yeah, what are your closing thoughts on it?
I think that I wish every developer was like this.
Yep.
Like, if all games had a developer like this, games would be a lot more fun to play.
Yeah. Game would be if it was like this.
Because some games it's almost like, well, my closing thoughts, but games today are like, you play, like, we play you. Like, we tell you what you can play. This game's more like, I mean, do whatever you want. Play how you want to. Tell us how you want us to make the game, and we'll do it. I like that about it.
Yep. So, yeah, let's get into our final segment of the podcast, which is minor stories. Now, these are stories that we're not going to talk a lot about. It's just kind of things that we just want to kind of touch on. So, the first thing in the minor stories is Ryan Coogler is in talks to direct the Black Panther movie. Now, Ryan Coogler is the guy who directed Creed, which is getting phenomenal reviews online. So, what do you think of this?
I think that's going to be great. I'm ready to see a Black Panther movie. Because, like, I like Black Panther, and I want to see a movie about him. Like, I hope that
the movie.
it's a good movie. Also, it's kind of funny that his name is Ryan Coogler. It kind of sounds like Cougar. And he's directing a Black Panther movie.
You brought that up. That's actually good. That's actually quite funny. About like his name is Cougar.
It's like how the guy who directed the Spider-Man movies was like, his name was like something Webb. Like, ironic stuff to it. It's funny.
That is ironic. But for me, I mean, I don't really know much about Black Panther. I know he's going to be in Civil War. He's going to be kind of like the Spider-Man character.
He's an African superhero.
Yeah, I know. He's like the prince.
Yeah, he's like... Yeah, well, I read, like, I saw a story about him, like, talking about who he is, how his character is, and his character sounds so interesting that him in the movie, I can't wait to see how he's portrayed, if he's going to be portrayed like he is in the comic books, or if he's going to be portrayed as completely different than that. We don't really know, so I can't wait. I'm hoping Spider-Man's in Civil War, because he is really important to the story.
He is confirmed in Civil War. It was confirmed by Kevin Feige.
Okay, so I'm glad about that. I'm glad he's gonna be in the movie.
But he's not gonna be a big role. But Black Panther, I do know that, like I said, he's gonna be kind of like a Spider-Man role in the comics of Civil War, because Spider-Man in the comics was a guy who was he didn't really pick a side, and that's what they said. That's what Kevin Feige said. He's gonna be kind of like the Spider-Man role where he doesn't really pick a side. But we do see him fighting Captain America in the trailer, so maybe he's on. Maybe he picks a side, but I don't know.
Maybe he's on neither side.
Maybe he's just fighting both. But yeah, let's get into the next minor story, which is George Lucas has said, and I quote, "I loved it to Star Wars: The Force Awakens."
That's very...
Brad?
No. That's the last interruption. But...
Okay.
But I'm glad he liked it. That makes me feel a lot more confident about the movie.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just kind of, sometimes I can't tell if it's like lip service or not, like if they're just saying that to say, but George Lucas isn't in Star Wars anymore. He sold it. He doesn't really have to sell it anymore.
He could just say, like, you know what, no Disney, I'm not gonna tell you it's good. Like, the movie was horrible. And...
yeah, I mean, George Lucas seems like a guy who would actually say the truth, you know, because, I mean, there was some stuff going around where interviews where people are saying he was kind of, like, upset that they didn't use his ideas for The Force Awakens, for Episode 7, they didn't use his ideas. So in the interview with Good Morning America, some people are, like, saying, oh, he's really He's like, some people say, oh, he's a crybaby. Why did he get the company if he wanted to give ideas for episode 7? And it's like, I don't know. He didn't. I watched the interview. It didn't sound like crybaby. He said he said it like this. He said, I'm gonna quote him. He said like after they said they don't want to use his idea. He said it's like your ex-girlfriend. You don't go to her house again, or you don't talk to her again. That's what
I know,
that's
that's almost like his, like that's the movie that he was like, this is my movie, I created Star Wars kind of thing. So I don't see how, it's kind of like, it's kind of sad that that he just gets like kicked out. But I'm glad if it's true. I don't know why it wouldn't be. That he liked the movie.
At the time of recording this, the red carpet is going on for Star Wars: The Force Awakens for the world premiere, and he's actually in the red carpet, which is good to see.
Yeah, so
it's good to see. But
I think he did enjoy the movie, and I think I'm going to enjoy the movie. So
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love the movie. I mean, from what I've seen, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love the movie.
Man, I just love the trailers. Just watching the trailers. So. Yeah. Hopefully I'll enjoy the movie just as much as I've enjoyed some of the trailers that I've seen.
Yeah, but let's get into the last minor story of today, and that is Deadpool trailer is confirmed to come out Christmas Day.
Deadpool, everybody's favorite Spider-Man kind of rip-off. Deathstroke kind of rip-off too. But, you know,
he's more of a Deathstroke rip-off than Spider-Man.
Well, he looks like Spider-Man, and he's kind of like Deathstroke. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm not excited for Deadpool really at all. I mean, I don't know, I'm not even gonna be able to see it. I mean, it's a rated R movie. I'm not even gonna be able to see it, so I'm not even excited for it. But I just wanted to talk about it because, you know, some people want to know about the news that there's gonna be a trailer coming out, you know.
Well, like, there's a lot of people gonna be excited that Deadpool's trailer's gonna come out Christmas, and
there's a lot of people excited for it.
And I actually really like Deadpool in the comics, and I knew his movie was gonna be rated R from the second that they announced it.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's not really he's not like that in the comics, but it's almost like, well, now we can make him like that in the movie.
Yeah.
So I figured he would probably be like that. Also, in one of the trailers, he made fun of Green Lantern movie.
He made fun of the Green Lantern movie. Yes, he said, make sure it's not
green or animated
or something.
He said that make sure it's not green or animated. But man,
whoa.
Green Lantern was pretty bad. And I think that was kind of in the era where I don't really know how to make movies, superhero movies. So, DC's been better, but DC is still not reigning in the movie department by any standards.
Yeah.
But they need to start producing movies quicker. Also.
Well, there's gonna be a movie like every year now after Batman v Superman.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, this is taking forever, and it's like Marvel is running the race. Like, just looking back at DC, like, get it together and start running.
Some people are concerned that, like, some people are concerned that the reason why there's so many different, like, characters gonna be in Batman vs Superman, people are concerned that they're just trying to catch up with Marvel. But let's not get too off topic. But yeah,
Deadpool confirmed to be
come out of Christmas. There was some kind of
I was talking about how Deadpool was confirmed to be like in all these things. He's confirmed trailer for Christmas.
There was I heard there was some poster that came out too, so if you guys are listening to this podcast, and you can go guys check out the poster. There's also some kind of sneak peek I heard that was out. But yeah, I mean, the Green Band trailer made some funny jokes. But
yeah, I mean, I could see this movie being a good movie, but like, I can't tell you if it's gonna be the best movie ever.
I can't tell you because I'm not even gonna see it.
Yeah, I probably won't either. But
yeah, I can't tell you.
Yeah, so but hopefully it's like, I don't know. I can't tell you what hopefully it's like because like, I can't really give you my opinions on it, to be honest.
Yeah, because I don't have any expectations for it, because I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna
me
see it,
too.
so it's kind of
Because not like
so
I
it's
have
kind of
any
hard.
expectations, and I don't really like Marvel. So I'm like,
Yeah, I've never really got into Marvel, so
I'm
yeah.
like
But
double
let's not start.
unexpecting,
Let's not. Let's not start going on
unexpected. I can't
Marvel.
talk. But anyways, yep, he's gonna be in the trailer
Anyways,
coming Christmas, so
yeah,
people will
but
be excited for that.
that's gonna. Yeah,
I also
but
saw him
yeah, that's gonna be it. Sure.
in a football
Oh,
commercial.
yeah, I did see him in the football commercial actually.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, anyways,
Yeah.
that's gonna be it for the first episode of Heroes Talk. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And links will be in below for Shotwire's channel, and I think on his channel, the link for my channel will be in the
Links will be in the
description
below.
too. So
I've never used links, so
yeah, yeah, but
I'll
links will
figure out
be
how
in the
that
below.
works,
But
and then he'll
hope
be in the link in below.
yeah.
But anyways,
So if you guys have enjoyed, hope you guys have enjoyed, and we'll hopefully see you guys next week. Goodbye.
and scene. You go back to the share screen, and then when it click on air. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be this much. Also, I think I wasn't ready at the time we did, because like it was like an hour, like 2 hours later than I expected it to be. So it took me